Hey guys, I just really wanted to come through and do a reading on the Charlamagne Tha God rape allegations or rape case. I guess they're not allegations. He pled out, but I just really wanted to take it a step further. You know me, or you guys who have viewed my videos, just really look into it. So if you would join me, it's going to be a quick reading. I mean, I don't have a lot of information as far as what this girl's sign is. While I speak to you guys, I'm going to do my tarot. Organize it, but when I listened to several YouTube videos and read quite a few blogs, vlogs, whatever you want to say on it. And everybody was basically given the same consensus about it's just messed up. And I've seen things written and spoken as far as he has admitted to this and or has talked about this even in his book. What is it called? Black Privilege. It's a bestseller. But I listened to the Star interview myself, and the girl's very convincing. Let me say that. Very convincing. You know, she wants closure, and the guy Star, was saying to her, he offered to her some very solid advice and saying, you know what, you may never get that. I'm paraphrasing, of course, but you may have to find that solace on your own, that closure on your own. And he also said to her, what happens if Charlamagne's people or Charlamagne reaches out, offers you a lump sum of money and asks you to recant everything you have said in this interview thus far? What would you do? And she said she would turn it down. Is that true? Did she really mean that? I don't know. But again, she sounded very convincing. But without further ado, let's do this. Again, I'm going to make it quick. Due to the fact also that I do not know this girl's astrological sign. She might pop up. She's in her 30s, so maybe she'll pop up as a queen, and we'll read off of that. But let's see what happens, y'all. My gut. I tell you guys something, and raise your hand if you ever felt the same way. Something never seemed quite right with Charlamagne. No shade, no tea. But he always gave me suspicious teas. Just suspect, literally suspect. But he pled out, and that's something. So let's see what we can grasp. I'm gonna do just a simple read, simple layout. See what we get. Okay. As always, I only ask for spirits that mean us no harm, only good spirits, to allow us information that we cannot see, that we cannot hear. Please intervene. Only good spirits of the Almighty, only good angels that mean us no harm. Please provide us with guidance. In the Almighty's name I thank you. Yeah, y'all. And while I think of it, let me say this. Before even turning on the recorder, or my camera phone, video phone, I saw somebody post Hashtag fake news. The Charlamagne Tha God interview with Star, or the interview about Charlamagne Tha God, forgive me, is fake news. But everybody thinks they're an overnight journalist. So I was just, it just rubbed me the wrong way, if you would. So anyway, everybody thinks they know everything. I don't even know everything. None of us are God. You know what I mean? Anyway, I keep playing with my hair. Anyway, this card is going to represent Charlamagne as he is right now. Sorry guys. Forgive me. This card is, again, I read towards the camera, not towards me. This card right here is going to represent what is at Charlamagne Tha God's feet, helping or hindering him. The card, let me turn my camera so I can get a better, you guys can get a better view. Okay, you guys can't see that card. Again, Charlamagne Tha God as he is right now. What's at his feet, helping or hindering him. Left is a past card. Right, you guys right, my left. I mean my right. I'm so sorry, y'all. Let me plug in my charger too. But anyway, my right, your left, his past. Okay, there we go. My left, your right. Present. Okay, and I think I'm gonna hold off on the clarifiers as I put them down below. For Charlamagne, I'm only gonna do 3. He only requires 3, in my opinion. So overall energy, bottom of the deck. Look at that. Charlamagne is a Cancer. As I've said before, or explained before, cups in the tarot represent my suit. The water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Of course, this is Charlamagne. I mean, let's be real. The thing that gets me, and this is the 4 of Cups, y'all. The thing that gets me is he sitting by this tree in regret? I don't know. That's his overall energy. He's feeling it. He is. Rightfully so, whether it be true or not. If this woman is not telling the truth, then she's coming after his character. So, you know, and also, it's a lot to explain to his family, his wife. I mean, something's telling me that she knows, but, I mean, that conversation with his wife, I could just imagine. It's hard. What I picked up from this white horse in the back is somebody's going to come to his rescue. I just heard station manager. I don't know why. You know, 97.7 Breakfast Club. But somebody's going to be the white horse, you know, or unicorn, or somebody's going to come to Charlamagne's rescue. They are. They're going to do the cleanup. They're going to clean it up. Now, this is just with the first call, overall energy. Let's see what we get from the tarot, right? Guys, you know I'm going to keep dropping this phone. Forgive me. Okay. First card. The card that represents Charlamagne as he is now. Again, reading towards there. You guys. 5 of Swords. In reverse. Not a bad card. 5 of Swords. Well, then again, I take that back. 5 of Swords, in my opinion, as I read, is, you know, never a great card. In the upright. Just want you guys to get a good sense of it. It looks like this town has been pillaged and just robbed, set ablaze. You know, the story behind this card is this man, and sometimes, you know, with the tarot, it could be women as well. But it's Charlamagne, so it's a man. This man has swords in his hand. Swords right there. You know, again, sword at the foot. Swords are thoughts. Swords represent the air signs. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Mental thoughts. In the reverse, I would definitely say he's definitely wondering how it got here. How did this get here? I've spoke about this in the past. I thought I did, a good cleanup job because, I'm sorry, the story behind this card is this man has all this defense, 2 swords, 3, 4, all this defense, even, could even have stolen these swords or whatever. Charlamagne, thinking that he spoke about this case in the past, he thought he cleaned everything up. Everything's taken care of. In the reverse, it's not. It's not. I don't know. I don't know, guys. And actually, there are 2 at his feet. I'm sorry, guys. 2 swords. A lot going on right now for Charlamagne, of course. I'm going to do his past card first. I don't want to do what is at his feet. What is the past card? Again, I'm reading towards y'all. Communication. Ace of Swords. It's a great card. Like that. Okay? In the past. Not so good. It's good because it is in the past position. However, in the past, for the Ace of Swords to be in reverse, it's not new changes. I'm not even going to define this card. I'm going to tell you what just came, to me, what I just heard. Misguided information. And I feel like it's on the part of a lawyer. Meaning, at the time it sounded good. He was a younger man, maybe 20, 21 is what I heard. In the past it sounded good. Yeah, just plead out. That wasn't the best thing to do. He should have taken it to trial. Meaning, in his best interest. I'm not saying that he's innocent. I'm not saying that. I'm saying misguided information from his lawyer. Because now it's coming to... The cows have, the chickens have come up to roost. Cows have come out to pasture. I'm sorry. This is a past card, though. Let's see what's going on right now. Present day card. Yeah, feeling out in the cold. I don't think he has much support. I think that this person right here is probably a lone person coming to help him. I don't think many people are offering their help to him right now. I don't think they are at all. They want to stay away from this as much as possible because of the Me Too movement. That's on Charlamagne. Karma is a bitch. Forgive my language. Karma is a bitch. Hey, Cal. That's my kitty, y'all. She's scratching at me. She wants attention. That's Cal. Cal, no. He feels alone out in the cold. But the story behind this card too, 5 of Pentacles. If this father and child or mother and child would just turn around, there's solace behind them. He has, say hi, Cal. He has help available to him. And you know what I just heard too? Covering it up. Help in the form of a covering up. Anyway, I'm not going to stay long on that. If only, and I feel like it's very close to him. It could be in the way of DJ Envy and, what's her name? Angela Yee. Just speaking of his character, his person. Lying for him. Okay? It could be that simple. But again, the story behind this card is if only they turn around, they're in front of a church. There's help available to him. But I don't feel as though many people are reaching out. Forgive me, because of the Me Too movement. You know, there's a lot of dirty hands. There's a lot of dirty hands. You don't want help from dirty hands, right? I wouldn't. Charlamagne's best bet is to get... Charlamagne, if you are viewing this, your best bet is to get somebody nobody has ever heard of. Because from what I've been told and from what the public generally knows, guess what? Everybody in Hollywood is like a politician. Nobody's hands are clean. Nobody's hands are clean. Don't go for the usual suspects. Go for the underdog. Doesn't have much experience. I have a feeling he might have to lawyer up. This girl wants something. She can say she doesn't want money, but she wants something. And it might be as simple as him getting fired. You never know people's motives. Card at Charlamagne's feet, helping or hindering him. Ace of Cups. Again, Charlamagne is a water sign. What I just heard from this card, well, this is the hand of God. This is God handing, you know, you love. This is God's love. You see the two frolicking in the back? It's a very beautiful card. This is ultimate love. This is love from source. I think that he's going to have to rely on his family. Sorry about that, guys. You know, one of my girls. One of my kids. That's another reason that piqued my interest. I have 3 girls. They're all teenagers. 19, 16, or 14. And it's a very scary thought. It's a very scary thought, you know. Especially if, say, one of your children says, Mommy, you know, in my case, Mommy, can we go over our friend's house and blah, blah, blah? How many times have any of us adults told our parents one thing and did another? But we're here, those of us who made it out safe. You know, say we snuck out to a party, or a party was given over that friend's house, and we just did not happen to tell our parents, you know. It's a little house party going on, you know. We just generalized it as a sleepover. You know, we made it out safe, or at least I did. And I pray for those that do not, will not, and have not. And I think of my daughters, you know, more specifically. But God bless everybody's children. And God bless this young lady, you know, and God bless Charlamagne, you know. But where I left off, I think that he's really relying, or needs to rely on, the love of his wife, the love and support of his wife, his family, if his mother is not deceased. You know, family love is what I'm getting from this card. And this is a great card, you know. It's one of the best cards in the tarot. You know, number 1, Ace of Cups. But this speaks to our suit. Charlamagne and I's suit. Water signs. But he's going to need family support for this. Sorry, guys. I just want to give Charlamagne 3 clarifiers. Those of you who have watched my videos in the past, I do believe in the fallout method. And let's see what we get. 2 cards rather. This is affecting his family life, though. I don't think his wife is taking it too well. You know, 10 of Cups in the reverse. Not a good family card. Not a good marriage card at all. This is affecting his marriage. Don't be surprised if we hear of a divorce shortly after, following this story. Wow. Okay, the 8 of Pentacles. And the upright, this is somebody, honestly, they're working very hard. And this is the tea I just got from this card, y'all. Catch this picture. Catch it. You see how both of them are working so vigorously on this statue. And when you see a statue, you think of a statue never changes, right? It's about perfection. And an artist works on a statue endlessly to achieve perfection. And also, if you think about it, very few artists are honestly proud of their work. They're always critiquing it in some way, shape, or form, in some fashion. In the reverse, as it fell out, I have a feeling that Charlamagne Tha God worked so tirelessly, on achieving a perfect image. But this is what you get when you do that. It's a facade. It's a facade. Everything that Charlamagne puts forward, it's a facade. Or nearly everything. I can't say everything. It's a lie. I would say that how we know Charlamagne Tha God is fake news. It's a fake persona, but isn't that Hollywood? One more card, y'all. I said at the beginning, only 3 clarifiers. Some celebrities and some readings, I don't read. Honestly, I'll be completely transparent. I will not and do not read. Even some clients of mine, there's a point where if they're asking about a specific person, no matter what category they fall in, it could be their husband or their wife, I would say, you know what, let's stop here. Because I don't feel comfortable because of the energy it gives off. And this is not a good energy. I'll be honest. I knew going in that I wasn't going to read very long. I don't trust the energy. There's a lot of... Okay. A lot of cards just fell off, guys. There's a lot of bullshit behind this. 10 of Swords. That's how Charlamagne's feeling right now. Sorry, guys. 10 of Swords in the reverse. That's how he's feeling. But this is something he needs to come... That's something that needs to come to pass. When I read this card regularly, I say that that's karma. It's what it is. We're going to... Knight of Swords, forgive me. This is quick communication. Story after story after story as it relates to this reading. We're going to be getting more news. Text messaging, phone calls. This could be him getting on the phone, dealing with lawyers, or doing damage control. His lawyer's doing damage control. It's not over. This is how he's feeling. This is a card of anxiety. It is the 8 of Swords. He's on his thinking. He might have an air sign rising and or moon sign. I can almost guarantee it. He gives me Gemini. He feels just... defeated. He's wondering if the truth will come out. See the crows? Something's telling me Wendy Williams is behind this. I'm going to tell you why. The crows. I don't know if you guys are avid Wendy Williams watchers, but you remember the show when she had to eat crow? Charlamagne spent too much time on Wendy Williams, and guess what? Wendy Williams believes she's a rich white woman anyway. No shade to white viewers. My grandmother's Irish. No shade. It's nearly impossible. I'm not racist, but I'm just letting you know Wendy Williams has something to do behind this story. He spent far too much time speaking about Wendy Williams. Sometimes you just gotta let it go, especially in that business. Fights, quarrels. I hate this card. 5 of Wands. See the eagle, the vulture. Forgive me, not eagle. See the vulture? There's going to be some fights behind this. I don't know about Charlamagne's marriage, y'all, because of this card. And when I see this, him and his wife are dueling. She's like literally, more than likely, what I'm picking up, tell me the truth. Did this happen? Because his wife believed the story as well. Guys, I'm just going to put it like this, and then I'm going to end this video. The reading I just did, guess what? It's looking like this young lady's story is true. It's looking like. I didn't say it is. I'm going to end this video by praying for Charlamagne. What he did was wrong, if he did it, allegedly. Allegedly. Okay? But I believe in praying for everybody because we're all human. But he needs to really pray for himself, first of all. And to be quite honest, he needs to make peace with this young lady. Sometimes money does help. As a woman, that is a scar that could never be neosporined, if you would. Could never be cocoa buttered. It can never be healed. He really needs to reach out to this woman, offer some kind of consolement or solace, something, but he needs to make this right. When I first heard about the story, the first thought that popped into my mind was they may fire him. He could, be a Bill Cosby or whatever. He could be, a part of the Me Too movement, as far as one of the ones who gets, well, he's already been blindsided, but he could pay for this. Because these cards, I mean, when you get this, it's not a good card. It's not. This could even mean physical fights. And if any of my viewers are wondering, was he set up? Alright, guys. Thank you for tuning in.